is amazing. That is inspirational.
Ladies and gentlemen, Staff Sergeant Dominic Critelli.
And not just for the obvious reasons. He's a World War II vet. He's 104 years old. But for today's lesson, Breathing Basics and More, he's inspirational for his breath support and his stamina. That kind of control and strength. And he's playing a woodwind instrument already. It takes a lot of breath support. It's amazing. He holds this note for almost 14 seconds. I kept thinking he was going to run out of air.
Dominic Critelli.
And this isn't pre-recorded. This is live. And you can tell when he cuts the note off and moves the saxophone away from his mouth. The amount of diaphragmatic control that takes is impressive. I don't care what your age. To start with, you'll need to gather some props. A straw, a tissue, and a weighty hardback book. Let's start by laying on your back to locate your diaphragm. And if you need a refresher, be sure to watch week 12 at around the 2-minute mark. If you're more comfortable with your knees bent, that's fine too. Just bring your feet up flat against the surface and just relax your back. That way you can rest your hands now on your abdomen if you need to for a touch point, and you can let your diaphragm expand and contract naturally. Now, if you still need more of a tactile sensation, take the book and lay it on your diaphragm. Just be certain that it is on your diaphragm and not on your stomach or on your ribs. So you want it right in between your rib cage and your belly button. Now, I want you to sit up and put your hands on your rib cage. And your rib cage is going to expand as your lungs fills with air, and your rib cage will then contract as your diaphragm expels the air out. So you should feel against your hands your rib cage pushing out, expanding out. Not up, not raising your shoulders up and making your chest go up and down. That deep diaphragmatic breathing with your rib cage expanding and contracting. Now take a piece of tissue. It can be a Kleenex, this is wrapping tissue, any tissue that you've got, something that's light but that has some stability to it. And I'm going to do this so you can see. You're going to use a burst of air to move the paper without moving your shoulders or jutting your neck forward. You want to expand your ribs, use your diaphragm, and now I want you to practice a controlled version of inhale. And we're going to use the straw. We practice by sipping the air. Control the exhale. So you practice that way, and that's going to build up that muscle, and you're going to be able to inhale for longer periods of time, taking all the air in deeply into your lungs, and exhale in a controlled manner. So we've had an explosive expulsion of air, and now we're doing a controlled inhalation of air and expulsion of air. Now you're going to take your piece of tissue and you're going to hold it right in front of your face, and we're going to work on that elongated push of air, kind of like the veteran with the saxophone holding that long note. So I'm going to put this over my face for a minute. You're going to see the bottom of the tissue hopefully move out, and I'm going to try to hold it with the force of my air only And I'm going to practice that a few times. So. Now we've practiced a few ways. We practiced lying on your back first, using a book if you need to, resting your hands on your diaphragm in between your rib cage and your belly button, locating that diaphragmatic breathing. And then we sat up and tried to locate that same kind of breathing that we did on our back in a vertical position. We changed the breathing pattern a few times. We went from explosive breaths with the tissue, moving the tissue paper, and then with the rib cage expanding out and coming back in. Um, and so, and then we did the elongated version with the tissue paper where we tried to push the tissue paper out and hold it out and then relax. And then a deep breath, pushing the tissue paper out and then back. Now you can incorporate this kind of breathing into the moving meditation. So not only are you going to be working on the direction and focus and shifting your attention, you're now going to be incorporating the power of that deep breathing into the movement. So that the way that the inhales and exhales happen during that movement, that propels you through the movement as well. So it's just one more thing that you can layer on top of all the other things that we've talked about. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale, smooth inhale, quick exhale, smooth inhale, quick exhale, smooth inhale, smooth exhale, smooth inhale, quick exhale, smooth inhale, exhale, smooth inhale, smooth exhale. That same breathing pattern continues as you complete the entire round. Notice that the quick exhales happen when you are shifting your weight from your back foot forward. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Inhale, quick exhale. Smooth and quick. Smooth, 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 quick. Quick. Pay attention to the pattern. Let the breath work for you. It will help to propel you through this movement in a smooth, fluid way. If you're following along with some of the lessons on this channel, I'm going to be doing some breakout sessions at some wellness and aging conventions in 2026. I've got one in April in Kentucky and another one in June in New Jersey. I will post the exact dates and locations on this channel, so stay tuned for that. Until then, like, subscribe, comment, and share.